Hello, welcome to my channel. We will be doing question number 13 today. This is fairly simple question if you know the philosophy of derivative at the stationary point. We are given a function y equals 3x squared plus 8 and it has a power of 5 by 3, right? So for this function, we have to show that this curve has only one stationary point. Okay, so how do we find the stationary point? We need to find its derivative and equate it to 0. Remember? So dy by dx is equal to, now it is going to be 5 by 3 and 3x squared plus 8 and power is 5 by 3 minus 1. Remember? So this is going to be 5 by 3 minus 3 by 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2 by 3. So it has a power of 2 by 3. Into derivative of this term, it is 6x. Okay, I hope everybody is okay with this derivation. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6, 2 times 5 is 10. So this is 10x times 3x squared plus 8 power 2 by 3. So when we equate it to 0, in order to find the stationary point, we have two solutions, that either x is 0 or 3x squared plus 8 power 2 by 3 is 0. Okay, so from the second solution, you can see that 3x squared plus 8 has to be 0, and this will give you x squared equals minus 8 over 3, and x is equal to plus minus under the root minus 8 over 3. Now you can see that this has no real solution. Okay, no real solution. So it is not giving you any stationary point. So only stationary point is at x equal to 0. So that's why we show that this curve has only one stationary point. One stationary point. Okay, now what is the coordinates? So when if x is equal to 1, what's the value of y? So if x is 1, what's the value of y? Y is equal to, I have to substitute 1 for x. So it is, uh, sorry, x is not 1, x is 0, right? This is x is equal to 0. Okay, when x is 0, y is going to be 0 plus 8, and it has a power of 5 by 3. Okay, remember the third root or cubic root of 8 is 2, and 2 to the power 5 is 32. So this is the answer. So it means the coordinate of stationary point is x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 32. This is the coordinate of the stationary point, right? Now the second part of the question, okay, so we have to find the stationary point, find the coordinate. So we did this as well. Now the final part is that determine its nature. Nature means now this stationary point is a minimum or is a maximum. Okay, and that we can decide by knowing the second derivative. So d square y by dx square, it is the derivative of this expression. Okay, this expression, because this is the first derivative. Now I have to differentiate it again to find the derivative, the second derivative. Okay, so it has two functions. I will use the product rule. So first function is 10x into derivative of the second function, and the derivative of the second function is going to be 2 by 3 and 3x squared plus 8, and it has a power of 2 by 3 minus 1 is minus 1 by 3 into derivative of this term, which is 6x. So first function into derivative of the second function plus second function. Second function is 3x squared plus 8 power 2 by 3 into derivative of the first function, and that is 10 only. Okay, I hope everybody is with me. Let me make sure, yes. Okay, so let's simplify this thing a little bit. What can we do? Yeah, 3 times 2 is 6. So I have 2 times 2, 4 times 10 is 40. And x times x is x squared. And 3x squared plus 8 power minus 1 by 3. And plus 10 into 3x squared plus 8 power 2 by 3. Okay. We can simplify this thing a little bit. If I multiply top and bottom, if I multiply this whole expression by 3x squared plus 8 power 2 by 3. Sorry, power 1 by 3. Okay. So what will happen? And then divided by the same thing. So I divide this whole expression by 3x squared plus 8 and power 1 by 3. And then when I multiply this whole expression with the same power, I will get 40x squared, and this will become 1 only. Because power minus 1 by 3 and multiply by power 1 by 3, it will become power 0, which is 1. Okay, plus 10 times, what will happen over here? 2 by 3, okay, this whole thing power 2 by 3 multiplied by power 1 by 3, it will become 1. So it will become 10 and 3x squared plus 8 only. So if I simplify it a little bit, it is going to be 40x squared plus this was 10. Yeah, sorry. So 10 times 3 is 30x squared plus 80 and divided by the same expression, which is 3x squared plus 8 and power 1 by 3. This can be simplified further. 70x squared plus 80 divided by 3x squared plus 8 and power 1 by 3. Okay, now I have to evaluate the second derivative d squared y by dx squared at this point when x is 0. So I need to evaluate the second derivative when x is 0. And that will give me 80 divided by 8 power 1 by 3, which is 2. The cubic root of 8 is 2, so it is 40. But most important is this is a positive number, right? And remember, whenever this second derivative is positive, we got the minimum point. Okay, so the nature of this stationary point is that it's a minimum point. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any question, you can always ask me in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.